Welcome to Quality Research and Writing Methods, presented by Regent University's Writing Lab and Library. What is research? When you write an academic research paper, you're going on a quest for reliable knowledge. Well-written research papers explain the results of that quest and fully answer the main research question. According to Albert Einstein, when you're conducting a research project, you won't begin with all the answers. He states if we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? As you begin, the initial research process will consist of two main phases. First, you'll determine your main research question, and secondly, you'll develop a working hypothesis. When you determine your research question, you'll start by conducting preliminary research to develop a basic understanding of your topic and question. For instance, if your paper is on the Tempest, start by reading this work. Then, make sure you fully understand the main question that you're answering. Your research question usually comes directly from your assignment prompt. An example research question would be, do consumers prefer waffles or pancakes? Once you fully understand the question, you'll begin developing a working hypothesis that answers this. Initially, your working hypothesis can be based on opinion. However, as you continue researching, your hypothesis will become your thesis, and it will be based on facts instead of opinions. For example, your working hypothesis could be that consumers prefer pancakes to waffles. When you're researching, make sure to gather sources that are current and scholarly. Regent's Library offers current students and alumni great resources to find these. For example, students could use Summon, which is a search tool that provides an overview of a subject, databases that the Regent University librarians organized according to subject matter, or 24-hour online professional librarian assistance. After you gather your sources, spend quality time reading and annotating them. When researching, ask 1. What is your claim? 2. What reasons support it in response to your research question? 3. What evidence supports those reasons? 4. How do you respond to objections and alternative views? And 5. What principle makes your reasons relevant to your claim? Note that reasons and evidence differ greatly because reasons are abstract ideas, and evidence are facts or scholarly conclusions. According to Turabian, reasons need the support of evidence. Evidence should need no support beyond a reference to a reliable source. Now that you've read and analyzed your research, you'll want to adjust your hypothesis because your research will either support or contradict your initial working hypothesis. If your research does not support your original, that's okay. Simply adjust your old hypothesis accordingly. For instance, if the research shows that consumers actually prefer waffles instead of pancakes, you would need to update your old hypothesis. Instead of consumers prefer pancakes to waffles, you could say that consumers prefer the varied taste of waffles to the singular taste of pancakes. You are now ready to develop your thesis from an informed opinion into a defensible claim. In order to create a strong thesis, you'll combine the claim that you're making and the reasons that support that claim, the organizing principle, into a single sentence. For example, when you add the reasons to your working hypothesis, your thesis becomes, consumers prefer waffles to pancakes because of their density, texture, and flavor. Here, the claim is that consumers prefer waffles to pancakes, and the organizing principle is density, texture, and flavor. Double-check your thesis to ensure that it's strong. Ask yourself if the thesis responds directly to the assignment prompt or research question, contains a clear claim and organizing principle, presents your points in the order they will appear in your paper, and contains concise key terms that unite the entire paper as well as distinguish one section from another. In addition, you can see if there's any logical, chronological, or cause-effect reasons that connect your key terms and uphold your case. The stronger your thesis statement is, the easier it will be to outline and draft your paper. Spending the necessary time in the research stage will pay off when you sit down to write. Your thesis will be the key to writing your paper effectively. Next, outline your paper according to your organizing principle. Follow the order of the reasons in the thesis and include these key ideas in your topic sentences. By using your thesis this way, you provide a roadmap for your readers to follow. They will understand your logic and main points. In this example paper, you would discuss density first, then texture, and then flavor. This sample outline includes the thesis in the introduction, a topic sentence, and the main components of a body paragraph. It reads, Thesis. Consumers prefer waffles to pancakes because of their density, texture, and flavor. Section 2. Consumers prefer waffles because of their texture. Main point A. Most people enjoy the texture of waffles more than the texture of pancakes because their crispy outside delivers a satisfying crunch. Evidence 1. According to Breakfast Food for Thought, when waffles bake, the extra sugar ever so slightly caramelizes the outer layer of the waffles, accounting for part of the crunch factor. For additional resources or further explanation, visit the Writing Lab. We offer scheduled appointments, virtual walk-in sessions, and writing resources at www.regent.edu/writing. Thank you for watching and making the most of your Regent experience.